Simpson. And Japan have gone absolutely without lead. This is Whitmore. Hall and Gale both available. It's still Whitmore. It is the Reggae Boys who take the lead.
Greetings, football lovers. Welcome to Ballchat podcast Sunday football recap. Sunday episode football recap. My name is Benton, along with the family. Junior, come on, Wagwan. EPL kickoff weekend, family. I want to steer.
You know, exciting weekend. I am glad that football is back. I was being entertained with track and field, but there's nothing like football.
Nice. Engineer Brethren, are you steer, family? Are you steer?
Yo, we're ready for chess. Must have a chess nationals or something we can play, don't it?
You're moving
into football.
You're moving into a different sport.
We don't want to watch more football.
Just day one. Football family, welcome to Ball Chat. We're gonna do a recap of the week that was in the weekend that was in the EPL. Get your thoughts on the weekend's action in the EPL. We're gonna preview La Liga and Party Shop Barcelona as a fourth lever, our fourth loan, our fourth seal is possible pending in order to register players. We're going to preview the Scudetto and get ready for the upcoming Scudetto season and wrap up with Yard Ballers. But we kick it off with the first edition of Ballers and Bugs. Ballers been the impressive players of the week. Bugs been the unimpressive players of the week. If you have Ballers and Bugs, send them on. If you're new to the show, it's all about football, family. It's a space where any fan of any team is welcome to discuss football. Yo, you might get some beating, you might get some banter, but it's all love. It's all about football. Let's kick it off with our Ballers of the week. First baller, come on. Who do you have and why?
I have, for ballers, I have Holland. You know, he came in this weekend and he showed what the excitement and the hype is all about. You know, the pass from Kevin was sublime, but he actually made the English Premier League look easy. So Holland, and I should give Kevin De Bruyne too, honorable mention, because that assist was gold. Brighton, the entire coaching staff, Potter is a good coach. So people sleep on him. So Brighton, because it's the first time ever that they're winning at Old Trafford. So of course, Ten Hag is making history, but not the right kind of history. And I have to give a shout out to Tottenham because I still think they're garbage, but a 4-1 victory over Southampton should be celebrated.
All right, Ballers and Bugs, we're in the Ballers and Bugs segment of Ball Chat family. Welcome. If you like the content, subscribe to the channel. Send on your Ballers and Bugs. Send on the impressive players of the week. And send on your unimpressive players of the week. Junior, who do you have as your ball of the week, family?
You know, it's early, but Mitrovic and Fulham, they pulled off the near impossible and drew 2-2 with Liverpool. We're going to give it to Mitrovic because Mitrovic looked like he had something to prove against Liverpool. It looked like they treated it like it was their Champions League final, while Liverpool treated it like them just to play one little bug side. So Mitrovic and the whole Fulham team. Also, we're going to give it to, I'm named Julian Nagelsmann, the head coach of Bayern.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to pat myself on the back a couple times during this show. I'm going to pat myself on my back early now. I am going to go out on a limb and say that Bayern Munich is starting to revolutionize the way football is played. And I think Julian Nagelsmann is at the forefront of changing the style of football. Look out for Bayern possibly to go 100% this season. But watch how they play football. It's not total football, but it's a total football, baby. But love it.
Love it. Big up to Julian Nagelsmann and Bayern Munich. Football family, we see you running in. Send on your Ballers and Bugs. First Ballers and Bugs segment for the new season. Ballers being the impressive players of the week and why, and Bugs, the unimpressive players. My Ballers of the week. We're in the Ballers segment. My Ballers of the week. I just have it. 2 Ballers. We're going to big up Kulusevski of Spurs. What a player. He's in an excellent patch. He scored a goal yesterday and he had an assist on Ryan Session's goal. Ball of the week to Kulusevski. excellent display. And I want to give a ball of the week to William Saliba of Arsenal. It's very unusual, and some might say it's bonfire upon that I'm giving ball of the week to a Spurs player and an Arsenal player. But William Saliba, or Saliba, I think it's Saliba, deserves the credit for the week. He was calm, composed, excellent tackling in that middle of the Arsenal defense. So big up to William on his EPL debut. Big up. So those are my two ballers of the week. Bugs of the week. Let's get to the bugs of the week. Unimpressive players. Come on, who do you have, family?
I have a whole list. I have 11 players on one side and 10 on another. No, but let me cut it short. Manchester United. I mean, like, what is going on? Is over white foul Harry Maguire Niam captain armband still? New coach. It's like you got the auction and see a nice car, buy the car, the body is good, you pay for the shell, but the engine is still the same. So it's crappy. You're not gonna get any investment on your money. Same thing in Manchester United. I'm not sure if they're so invested in that 80 million they paid for him that they can't cut their losses. But Harry Maguire is not a good player. I am sorry. He's not Manchester United kind of player. So Man United, the entire squad, the coach probably tried some new things today. I'm still surprised that Ronaldo was on the bench. So Manchester United, Everton, you are the entire, transfer window still open, but you are the entire time to go out there and get a striker, and you came on the pitch yesterday, tell everybody on the news, on Rihanna's internet, that you don't have an outright striker in your entire, in the academy, it's on the B team, on loan out there. Everton does not have a striker. Technically, Chelsea don't have one either, but we can go around it. So Man U and Everton, those two teams have 22 players plus the two coaches that are bugs. So you can call all of them if you want, but all of them make me list.
All right, keep the ballers and bugs running. Junior, bugs of the week for your family, unimpressive players, and why?
It was so foolish, but I care zero. I don't have any bug of the week this week. And the reason why, it's too early. It's the first week of the season. All of these teams are still disorganized. All of these teams have so much things going on. I am going to wait for call out a bug because we know enough people sit down and want to say Manchester United. It's the same team from last year. So what the hell am I going to sit down and say, expecting something different? And we can sit down and we can complain about, we don't know, Everton, fine. Them do have a striker, but they can go out there and get a striker this week. So now I am reserving my bug of the week till next week.
All right, so you're deferring your bug of the week till next week like Barcelona and Frankie de Jong's payment,
no.
Right?
I won't even call Barcelona.
You're deferring your bug of the week till next week.
I'm pulling my lever.
You're pulling the lever. Okay, so since Junior don't have any bugs, I'll take the time to highlight a few bugs. Our unimpressive players, our team. Barcelona, bug of the week. Another issue around player transfer. They sign all these players, and La Liga said, brother, you cannot register these players as of Friday night. We'll get to that as we preview the La Liga competition coming up this weekend. So Barcelona getting a bug of the week, maybe even bug of the year. Last year, Juan Laporta, or a couple of years ago, when Juan Laporta won that election as president of Football Club Barcelona, he says we need to reduce spending. But what does he do? He go out and spend like, so Barcelona gets bug of the week for me. Another bug is Stevie G, Steven Gerrard. I don't know if he's that guy, but the jury's out. Stevie G, Aston Villa went out and secured the services of Diego Carlos. They secured the service as Kamara. They had an entire summer to fix up. And you show up on opening day and lose to Bournemouth, Bugside Bournemouth. Stevie G and Aston Villa get the bug of the week, man. No, man, they were unprepared. And it looked like Tyrone Mings is much more important to this team than some of us thought. So those are my bugs of the week. Football Club Barcelona for Spenny, and just no, we'll get to La Liga in a few minutes. And Stevie G and Aston Villa. Bugs of the week for me.
I'm going to go through the fun. Del Jai, so big up, say yo. Reggie Laffat, say good evening. His ballers is Erling Haaland and Mitrovic. Edmond, big up Edmond. DJ Johnny, big up. Del Jai said Manu is a joke. Reggie said one more baller. How can I forget Messi's golazo? Yeah, that bicycle kick was something to behold. DJ Johnny said the worst baller of the week is Fred, McTominay, and Rashford. Reggie said Bugs. Manu definitely. Only goal scored was a Brighton own goal.
All right, those are the bugs. Keep the ballers and bugs coming, family. We'll get to them. All right, let's get to our EPL kickoff show. First weekend, family. The results are out. The jury, Arsenal won, was impressive on Friday night. But your main takeaway from this weekend's action, it was prime entertaining in terms of the best league in the world. Your thoughts, family?
I mean, we knew that Arsenal was going to put up a fight, right? So they brought in good pieces to make Arsenal better. So I think Arsenal are one of the teams where you can say did good business over the transfer window. I think them finished. I don't think there's any other position that they need to fill. So I think Arsenal's result was not surprising. What was surprising was that Jesus never scored, because I had a bet on Jesus scoring. But Arsenal look good. I think they're definitely going to be in top 4. They're not going to be first or second. So third, fourth for Arsenal. But they do look good. But as Junior said, it's early warm. So let us see what happens. The same thing with Tottenham. Yeah, it's only Southampton, but Tottenham showed us that Conte means business, right? So Conte, he put in a lot of work in the off season, and it kind of showed yesterday on the pitch, with Tottenham. So Tottenham and Arsenal's results were good. For my side, Chelsea, I'm not a tad bit, a lot worried about Chelsea. Yes, we really don't have a true number 9, and the reports are that Timo Werner going back to RP Leipzig. And this is so crazy. If my boss gave me $100 to go somewhere and I lose it, more likely I lose my work. Chelsea get this man for how much millions, and he's going back to his old club for free. There is no return on the investment. Because Timo Werner now, he never overwhelmed me. He never wow me. So I am disappointed in Timo Werner. But yes, you have to cut your losses, just like Lukaku, and get rid of the dead weight. But Chelsea's game was boring. I fell asleep 3 times, even though on my side, and I woke up and I still did not miss anything. Who else? Man City, still good. Exciting times ahead for Man City. Liverpool looks as if they were still in preseason. So the results, I was hoping that they would lose so we could tease Liverpool fans, but Salah saved them. But this weekend was really good.
You speak for
myself.
I'm not teasing any Liverpool fans. Junior.
But this weekend was a good, overall good opening for English Premier League.
Yes, very best league in the world, as Junior always remind me, and I always wrongly said they are not. But yes, entertainment, money value, you're getting your bang for your bucks. Junior, before you give your main takeaway from this weekend, and before we look at specific games, I want to highlight, I want to give a ball a week to Fabrizio Romano on this Cucurella deal. Because Fabrizio Romano was the only one who said that Cucurella to Chelsea, here we go. He said his famous phrase, here we go, Cucurella to Chelsea. Brighton came out and released a statement on Monday saying, no, this is inaccurate. And lo and behold, Cucurella is at Chelsea. So big up to Fabrizio Romano. He has very good knowledge, very good inside information. So big up to him. So I giving him a ball of the week. Junior, your big takeaway from this weekend's action, Reggie.
you can't sleep on the Premier League because 2 weeks ago, after the Community Shield, everybody of them granny said, Jesus Christ, Liverpool gone with the league. And then 1 week later, everybody of them granny now said, Jesus Christ, Man City gone with the league. you cannot look at the Premier League in week one and overreact. And all of these teams, one thing that we see is that if you're not prepared, you're going to get your body bus. It's just that simple. Now, I'm going to tap myself on the back and say this from early. Arsenal is showing that they have top four pedigree, but they need to learn to put a team away. Tottenham is showing that they mean business, but the big let them feel wide open like run a back road. So it's a lot of games left to play. I think City and Liverpool will come back to the park this year, though.
Okay, all right. But we just touch on a couple of games specifically. Jurgen Klopp said, picking up the Liverpool versus Fulham game, the game ended 2-2. Jurgen Klopp said the grass was dry. But Trent Arnold was muscled out of the way by Mitrovic. Mitrovic, of course, scored what? 43 goals last year in the championship. Surely, I mean, Mitrovic is about to show the rest of the EPL that he's still a poacher. Your thoughts on his display? He scored 2 goals, right?
But I think that is more an indictment. And so El Pistolero said, let's not judge the teams from one game. Next week, we'll talk a different story. That's true.
Yeah, but we only have a data point on one El Pistolero. We have 1 point and we are moved with what we see. We're not going to say, we're not going to make no broad stroke conclusion. We just look on the evidence in front of us. One game concluded. Even Jurgen Klopp walked out yesterday and said, we did not play well, So that was he was very disappointed. He said we did everything opposite to what we were supposed to do.
All right.
Was it because of Liverpool or was it because of Fulham play?
Well, news flash to Jurgen Klopp, because just like how you said the grass is dry and Fulham show pictures telling them wet the grass before. I see you go chat crap now about your team never ready. Well, news flash. Fulham is a recently promoted team playing their first home game. Last year, when Brentford ran Arsenal off the field, everybody thinks that Brentford is going to finish in the top half of the league and challenge for top 4. I will love how Brentford play and blah, blah, blah. It was just week one. Bournemouth, look what Bournemouth do to Aston Villa. It's week one, home game. Your fans, them happy. We the Premier League. Boy, we feel good. Liverpool fans, calm down, man. Tell Klopp to shut up, man. Chat too much, man.
Come on, Fulham Twitter account after Klopp said, quote, the pitch was dry, and quote. Of course, he just was just giving his thoughts. Klopp, it's just my talking mind. Fulham social media handle tweeted this morning this image of the actual grass being watered at Craven Cottage, and they say, yo, the turf looking absolutely lush. I love the banter, but I mean, for Liverpool, was it more what Fulham did harassing that Liverpool's midfield, or is it more a sense that Liverpool just did not turn up on day one? And of course, the Thiago Alcantara injury in the background of all of this now.
It can be a little bit of both. I think Fulham decided to come out and play to the best of their ability. And I think maybe Liverpool did not come out and play to the best of their ability. I asked a question yesterday. I said, do you think that Trent Arnold needs to be, on the bench? For me yesterday, I think his game was poor. And I think I don't know. He looks as if he's not even interested. Yesterday, he continued to get picked off. He kept misplacing the ball. I mean, giving the ball right back to Fulham. So I don't know if he needs a timeout or something, but that wasn't the best Trent Arnold that, we saw yesterday. Fulham wasn't great. You wouldn't say Fulham is a mid-table team. I still have Fulham going back to championship. But that was not the Liverpool that we have become accustomed to see. The passes were misplaced. They had nothing, no idea what to do when they went forward. I thought it was more, it can be both things, but I think more, 60% more to Liverpool not playing their best football yesterday.
Yes.
And two things can be true too.
Yes.
The pitch could have been watered from 7 a.m. and by the time Klopp and him crew got there, the sun dried up. So I mean, two things can be true, but I don't know if we like a manager who picks on everything else other than his players. Like, you have some players that come out and say, like Ten Hag came out and he talked about some players like, should have scored, whatever. You really don't get that with Klopp. I think he defends his players even when they have a crappy game, and he talks about everything else. And I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know if we are okay with him whining all the time. The pitch is dry should never be an excuse for men that get £300,000 a week. You're supposed to adapt.
All right. So keeping it. Yeah, go ahead, Junior. Because
I just want to put one thing in the Liverpool fans' pipe to smoke on right now. Games like yesterday are the games last year that Sadio Mane would have found a way to score early.
Okay.
Games like yesterday are the games where a Sadio Mane would have just rise above and just score a random goal, right?
Okay.
Can Darwin Núñez bring that for them this year? If not, you're going to see a lot more games like this.
Okay.
Because remember, Mane saved a lot of Liverpool blushes over the last couple of years.
Okay. Big up to Mohamed Salah. Six consecutive opening day goals for him. So he's continuing running. The impact of Thiago Alcantara. Does Liverpool need to go out and get somebody before this window closes in that midfield? He was Thiago was holding his hamstring. Can you rely on Curtis Jones, Naby Keita, and the likes? Knowing that it seems like Thiago is already limp, at least limping.
Liverpool was needing two midfielders before this.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, they should, but Liverpool is just so, Liverpool is the new Arsenal, so stingy and so mean. I think Liverpool, one of them teams, they will kind of run them players to the ground. The rotation isn't always there. It's the same squad every time. And Thiago is up in age, so you have to have somebody who, if he's injured, that can easily slide into that slot and do the job of what Thiago is usually doing.
Yeah.
But we can't. Curtis, and I am disappointed in Nita. You thought that when he came in, he would really fit the Liverpool style, and it just has not lived up to expectation.
Yeah. All right. For me, the most impressive team of this weekend was Spurs. And my only question to you guys, I know it's Spurs. With this depth, of course, I defeated Southampton 4-1. With this depth, why isn't Spurs considered a legitimate, this depth and this coach, why isn't Spurs considered a legitimate title contender?
Because we've been here before.
This team with Conte?
Listen, Conte has coached teams that are garbage, that don't live up to the hype, that we see the same issues. Good coach, but the end product is not there. I really can't. It's one game, yes, and then we win 4-1, and yes, I did give them a shout out. But it's Southampton, okay. And it's just the only big fact, the only big real difference was just the goals. And which goals are important. But everything else across the board was pretty much even. Like the passing accuracy, the passes, the shots on goal, it was pretty much even. And if we're talking about a world beater, a team that can challenge for first or second. I'm saying that with a straight face. I don't know if Tottenham is going to live up to that.
Okay,
right.
Junior,
This is still Hurricane's team.
maybe Junior, maybe I'm drinking Mad Puss piss.
No,
Right.
you're not drinking Mad Puss piss, but remember I tell you earlier, though, I'm going to pat myself on the back a couple of times this today, right?
Oh, we'll
You
get
remember-
to you.
Hold
We'll get to
on,
when the potting
hold
starts.
on. You remember a couple years ago, Frank Lampard's first game for Chelsea was against who? Manchester United at
Yeah.
Old Trafford. And
That
you
was-
remember
yeah.
how that game finished, right?
I think it was 4-0,
4-1.
4-1.
And I came on the show that Sunday and said, look, guys, that is smoke and mirror. Chelsea is a bigger team than Man U, right? And look at how both teams progress down the line, where Chelsea become Champions League winner and Man U is a mid-table team. I said all that to say, Tottenham win 4-1, yes. I watched every single second of that game. James Ward-Prowse was killing Tottenham by himself. And he scored a ratted goal for put Southampton up 1. The reason why Tottenham won the game is they were just fitter. And Tottenham never play possession football. It's 3 pass. And once the ball reach Son or Keane, they will go straight towards goal, right? Remember telling you something, people out there that is drinking this Tottenham Kool-Aid. You see, when that side run up in a Man City, and you make 3 pass and give up Man City the ball, and you don't get the ball again for the next 15 minutes, your fitness, I don't care how fit you don't want to feel. And listen, Benton, you talk about how depth inside. It's only 11 players can play. Only 10 players can play outside. And if Dyer is still at centre back, you can't win Premier League.
All right, fair enough. So
I don't think Benton was saying that they're going to win Premier League, because if that's the case, then his wife needs to check him into an asylum. If he is really saying that on the People in podcast today, because that make no sense. Not Tottenham. Let us just hit the brakes, Benton. I don't know what you've been drinking, but put it down.
I am drinking Mad Puss piss. I am simply asking if with this coach and this depth, why isn't Tottenham considered a legitimate title?
You shouldn't even ask them. You shouldn't even ask them questions. Them say no questions.
Fair enough. I digress. All right, Manchester United. Keep patting yourself on your back. Let's get to Manchester United and what transpired today. Junior, what happened to the brethren? I mean, we're going to let you have the floor before Camon jump in and
Let me tell you something. I had the perfect speech lineup for today, someone. I was expecting Manu for win. I was going to come on and show how Ten Hag is such a great coach and a great reader of body language and team chemistry. I was going to say Steven Gerrard was so stupid for strip the captaincy from him captain and bench him centre back. How you for do that? You mash up your side. Look for Manu. Manu start the same side from last year and beat up. Wait, what, hold on. 2-0. Want to get a buck-up goal? 2-1. We lose. Manu is an idiot side. Besides, it's just an idiot side. I mean, with an 8-place team.
But you still drunk because you did that 9th for night time. So what did you see today? What did you see today that gave them that they moved from 98? Something happened today.
Is that what I see today? But I don't know, laugh. Manu has put in a bid for Arnautovic.
A 33-year-old man. Hold on, the 33-year-old man and it was rejected. That one.
We're trying to get a striker.
Okay, so you're putting a bid for Marco Arnautovic.
So we go from 9 to 8. We go from 9 to 8. Eh?
Where is he?
I have no. I don't even know. They must find him.
Hold a second. Was it not rejected? Wasn't the bid rejected? Are we talking about the 33-year-old striker? The bid was Junior. Based on reports up to 10 minutes ago, the bid was rejected. Where you could squeeze up face man name never. You know, I never said never on. I never name whatever my brother name, whatever name I'm gonna like. He is on Twitter. When he is the post-game interview or post-game roundtable they were talking at, and he said, when Manchester United call a team right now and asking about a player, they're being told no, thank you. How the mighty has fallen. Oh, no drop boof. Meeting say, I put them back on 9. Here what I'm today. Potter is a good coach. I think he sat down and he watched film from last season. And I think him hit the jackpot when the lineup came out today and him said, it's reverse psychology. Can I use for him? Why would you play the same squad from last year? That was garbage. So he must say to himself, so weird. Do I have to change up my tactics because this man is a madman? Maybe he's a mad genius. We don't even know. But today on the pitch, Manu looked like last season's Manu. Manu looked like a shell of what Manchester United should be. Manu looked as if they brought in the same coach, have the same players, and expect the same results. Fred and his ridiculous hairstyle was just as ridiculous as his play. Seriously, I like Rashford, and I hope he does not come out and apologize today. Just shut up and go and practice. Rashford had so many opportunities to take the lead or even bring Manchester United level, and he was just not up to snuff. I think Marshall will be on a savior. Marshall will come for the pitch, come save, you know. Even Ronaldo was in the stands. He was on the bench. And he could not even imagine what he was seeing. Brighton, Old Trafford, first time ever. And it's not like Brighton had exceptional players. For me today, the entire 22 players, Sanchez had some good moments, but then him do the own goal. But Danny Welbeck had an exceptional game today. Them try to kick him down, thump him down, fight him, drape him, whatever. And I think he really took it to Manchester United today. And it's disappointing. Yes, it's the first game, but you really don't want to start with the campaign looking like this. And no, you had preseason to see what pieces that you want to fit. And now you're scrambling to find someone who can put the ball on the back of the net. You know, say I idiot side that. But well, guess what? Idiot side along with Chelsea. Let me just say that.
Brighton's Twitter handle put out, quote, just like Brighton, your city is blue, end quote. I just say, I mean, like I said, there's nothing to overanalyze. There's nothing to kind of dissect or word time kind of, you know. It's just, it is what it is. I mean, the man is not a miracle worker. It is what it is. I think for me,
but he put, it's not a miracle worker, Benton, but he puts the players out there.
Fair enough.
And you know, to be honest, Brighton should have been 3-1 up because that was a penalty on Danny in the box. I mean, like, I don't know what universe that was not a penalty, but it was a penalty. But anyways, it started early. The fans are saying that Manchester United are getting calls. So let us see if it's going to help them from 9 to 8 or maybe 8 to 7.
We will say man you get called, they don't carry feelings. And tell them I say shut up.
Everybody carry feelings. It was if you see, it's like today everybody was voting against Manchester United, and I don't know why.
Exactly.
I think I don't understand why, and it's just crazy. I don't know why you guys did not go out and get the players that you needed. No, you're not gonna rely upon Martial. We're not going to rely upon McTominay, Fred, Bruno. I mean, like Bruno Bruno spent more time on the ground today than actually standing up. It's crazy.
All right, we have one season. Yeah, go ahead, Junior.
No, I'm just saying the idiot side.
Yeah, we have one season to discuss the idiot side. But before we move away from the EPL, Chelsea, come on, let's get to another look. This is the most boring side that probably played this weekend. But Chelsea has to figure out this issue with goal scoring, right? They have to figure this out.
They just need to go out there and get a striker. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. You spend how much million? 60 million on this defender, but really, me, I wonder, do we really? I'm like, who him? I mean, like, is he world-class, world beater? It's like, what are we doing with money? 60 million. Anyways, whatever. We put a band-aid on our issue. We know we could have dig up some man and put on a back for players defender, but we have a goal scoring problem. Havertz isn't cutting it as much as everybody reading over Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling, okay. But we need a proven number 9, an outright goal scorer. With Timo Werner leaving, with Lukaku gone, I know when him Osnadoy is saying that he needs to leave because he wants consistent minutes. Batshuayi did not get a number. So we really, we bring back Conor Gallagher. I mean, what are we doing? We have 5 clubs out there where we send all these players on loan. You are going to tell me that out of all of the players them on loan, one can't whop it back for one. At this point, now, I think them could have bring in Michael Hector and save the 60 million and buy a striker.
No, so the thing that I have mixed emotion about Chelsea. I respect some of the things that I try to figure out, but Jaja, I mean, yo, what a side boring. Jeez and peace.
How can you win without scoring? How can you win without scoring goals? And I get it. Your winger will score, your midfielder will score, defender will put in a header. But you need, if you are going to show up, Chelsea coming like, Chelsea backline coming like a nice Toyota, a nice Audi. The middle is a nice like a Mercedes, and the front is a Lada. Well, Lada are good cars.
The middle is not no Mercedes. It's a beat down Pinto.
And that's it. The middle better than the back. But the front is like we don't have the people up there to do the job. If you don't score the goals, you will not win. Unless we're going to play, we can't. It is just. As I said, I fell asleep, and the game yesterday versus Everton reminded me of a baseball game and which other game? Golf. You fall asleep, you wake up, and you miss nothing. That's what happened with
test match.
But you know what? Let me just give the two. LP Solera said, go and go buy Arba or go and go buy Shamar Nicholson.
Yeah, Shamar Nicholson. Why can't he get that? Yeah, hey.
All right, look. You couldn't buy Ronaldo. You couldn't buy R9. You couldn't buy young Zlatan. You couldn't buy Shevchenko. You couldn't buy anybody.
Van Baskin.
Even Van
Samuel Eto'o.
Anybody you want call. Let me
go
tell
back
you.
to Drogba.
Yeah,
you couldn't buy Drogba. We couldn't bring in Drogba. Actually, Tuchel, in my opinion, is rebuilding Chelsea in the image of Mourinho's Drogba Lampard team. But what the issue is right now is Chelsea and their fans are looking in the same league and looking at Liverpool how them play, looking at Man City how them play. And guess what? My 3 points don't work the same 3 points as for them one because for them football better. Well, guess what? Come on, and Chelsea fans, when can point to a shiny Champions League trophy that Pep would give his right hand for right now, just to play with some identity what Chelsea have. So what I think Tuchel's problem now is I have to balance sensible football with my roster while trying to appease the fans now who are trying to say we should be playing like City and Liverpool. It's an embarrassment. Trust me. Because I've been telling the fans.
You're a historian. So it's history. You in this history thing. Here what may I tell you, say. Yes, we win the Champions League. The trophy is nice and whatever. And yes, we're jealous. We're jealous. We want to see attacking football. Raheem Sterling is not a part of the bus player. Why you bring Raheem? Raheem is not a part of the bus kind of player. Why did you bring Raheem? So listen, I thought our best moments were when Pulisic and Raheem did up on the pitch. I think so. So what our coach needs to do, go around the back, go watch film, and put the best 11 pad. I just don't think Out
Why
of
does it matter?
all the players Chelsea have across the board, with them borrow big, loan out, I just can't understand how you cannot find a player that can play in this style and score goals. Yes, the team of
Why
Werner
do they have to
experiment
play
now
that
work.
way?
But when if you score goals, if you don't score goals, they're not going to win.
Just
If
score two.
Junior, park the bus football works sometime. You can't have players who are attacking you. Let me know that the goal was coming today versus Brighton. Mine was an own goal. Because if you constantly attack a team's goal, one of us squeak in.
Right.
What you're supposed to do is you have to score goals. Junior, I'm not asking for 5 or 6 goals per game. Me not ask for a hat trick from a number 9 every game. But as much as we want to say the defense have to be good, the midfield have to be good, goals win games. And if we even get one good number 9, I don't care. Him can play part the bus football all he want, but I want the opportunity or the chance for my team to score a goal. Do you know the excitement I feel when I go score? Trouble pan down where the dog want to do a two pad cover. My neighbor asked me if I'm alright. Set off all the smoke detector because I am so loud. But even yesterday when Georgina scored a penalty, him never up, him never skip. It was like, come on, what is this? I want go some open play. But at the same time, Junior,
Okay.
I do want to win trophies and I do want to win titles. But I cannot sit and watch. And you to Junior cannot sit and watch boring football. It's
All
just not
right.
appeasing.
Yeah, man. It's 1 week. We don't have time for them idiots like that. Looking ahead, and we want to get to La Liga and Scudetto in a second. Looking ahead, Chelsea versus Spurs next Sunday. Big game,
I'm gonna kill me.
11:30 a.m. I mean,
I'm gonna
Chelsea.
kill me. Because as Junior said, them
What
fit.
killing them? Remember
Tottenham
tell
gonna kill because they fit.
So what's your official prediction? And what are the
3-1.
keys?
3-1 Tottenham. Tottenham
Yo,
are going to score and score off now. We are going to barely put the ball on back on it because we
come
only have.
on.
So Junior,
Come
I
on.
mean, Richarlison will be available for the game.
No.
A red card. He might get red card because Richardson, I will keep on kick down Raheem.
Bissouma is the new transfer. They'll all be available.
This game
Yeah.
hinges on Bissouma. And me can't say Bissouma a dominate Kante. I remember telling you something right now. If they get Wesley Fofana like they want to, and Chelsea's back three is Fofana, Koulibaly, and Thiago Silva playing sweeper behind them, Harry Kane and Son, who could have fit and run till they want to run no more. Them, whoop! 2 cut. And I'm going to tell you something right now. Reece James is going to have the game of his life next week. I will write it down on paper right now. Reece James and Raheem Sterling is going to run rings around Tottenham next week. And I'm telling you this, the 4-1 against Southampton was smoke and mirrors. The team that I see, me see Kante a play ball, you know. Kante a play ball in a big, you know. And if Tottenham are going to make Kante win the ball from Bissouma and Kante look up and say, Dyer, and say Reece James, and say Sterling running at Dyer with a 30-something-year-old French keeper in the goal. God go with Tottenham next week. 4-1 Chelsea. Remember me telling
Alright, fair enough. We'll see who drinking mad piss next week.
Benton, what is your prediction?
I mean, I cannot in my right mind saw what I witnessed yesterday and pick Chelsea. Spurs to win this game 2-1. There's nothing that Spurs is more further along in this project in terms of gelling, working together as a unit. The Spurs went out and executed their transfers. They knew the players they wanted. They got them in, and Conte put them through the summer rigorous workout that he did. Chelsea still a build. Chelsea still just signed no fear brother Cucurella. They're still bidding for players, Wesley Fofana allegedly. So they're still bidding for players, whereas Tottenham is virtually complete. Word is that they signed a new left back yesterday, but they're virtually complete.
Or the complete and signed player?
No, I said they're virtually complete. Virtually complete. So Tottenham win this game 2-1. Early statement game for Spurs. I mean, and again, I said, with this level of talent and this coach, why isn't Spurs a legitimate contender? If I come back, if them lose next week and them come back, then they can call me all whatsoever and say whatever they want to say.
No, but you just have to
if them beat Chelsea next week, I might have to reevaluate how I speak about Spurs. But I do see my team not where we're supposed to be at the beginning of the season, and that's worrisome.
All right. There's so many things that we could touch on. Go ahead, Julia.
El Pistolier says, "Would I take a Man U man serious?"
See, evidently. There's so many things we could go at. We're going to pivot to La Liga and Scudetto in a second. But the Haaland shoe ran into town. What else? Just quickly, what else you took away from this weekend's EPL? Come on, Junior, what else? Quickly, what you took away from this weekend?
I think City is incomplete. City is an incomplete team. And something is off. Haaland just show how great of a striker he really is. To get 2 goals, even though one is him win the penalty, so him get 2 goals with incomplete service. Imagine what City going to be like when they are used to passing to a striker that runs the way he does. I just think they're not used to playing with a striker of that caliber. None of those players are, and they're just slowly working them way in. Imagine when it look like.
Mm-hmm. And I said I have to give my props to Arsenal. Because even with all the drama around Partey and the team, they still went out there and did what they're supposed to do. And yes, it's Crystal Palace, but Crystal Palace have good pieces. They're not really a bad team because Zaha is a very good player. So Arsenal went out there and executed well, even with the signs flying and the fans were booing and whatever Partey every touch. So props to Arsenal.
All right, pivoting to go ahead, Junior. Any comments you want to highlight?
No. After Leeds learned to finish a game, though, that Crystal Palace could have easily drawn that game yesterday. So that's a red flag for me.
All right, so pivoting to La Liga as we get ready for La Liga kicking off this Friday. The champions, we only have about 9 minutes left in the show. The champions, Real Madrid, have some questions lingering over them. Eden Hazard is the man that Carlo Ancelotti said is going to be leading the line as a backup to Benzema. You guys think that's a wise decision? How can you see, Hazard or Rodrigo stepping in for Benzema during his World Cup year, etc.?
Hazard quality is there. It's just that he doesn't need to tap back in night, lose the weight, keep the weight off, and I think he will actually help Real Madrid.
Junior, please talk some sense because we watch Hazard in a preseason and he still looks. Can he play that centre forward position?
I don't think so, but I think Carlo is banking on the players' pride. I wanted to play in his last World Cup. So I'm banking on that. And I'm banking on getting some purple patch, but I don't think so.
See, all right. Camavinga, big year for him. Your thoughts on the outlook for this year for him? Thought he looked good in the preseason.
Yeah, man, I feel here this year.
Okay.
This year is the year when Camavinga... This year's the year when the hype that was around Pogba for about 5 years, this is when it transfers to Camavinga.
All right. The most controversial team, one of the most hated team in all of world football right now is this local idiot Patty Shop Football Club Barcelona. La Liga rules, according to Tom Sanderson of Forbes, La Liga refuse this to register the new signings, the new transfers for Football Club Barcelona, publishing Forbes magazine. Rafinha, Lewandowski, Andres Christiansen, Kessie. So many players. Football Club Barcelona, give me your thoughts on this. We know at length what going on with this idiot club, but come on, it's your club. what do you expect from them? Do you ultimately expect these players to get registered?
Yeah, they're going to do whatever it takes to register their players. They played today in a friendly. The last time I checked, it was 6-0. Everybody was running riot, blowing
Instead of
dust
playing players who can't register.
because it's a friendly. And I think they're going to reduce. I think they're going to put pressure on the players, and I think they're going to reduce the salary, the payroll, and they're going to just sell off too much something. Yesterday I saw where they were inviting people to come get married on the pitch, so they'll find the money, and they'll register the players, and we'll go on with our business as if Barcelona is on the up and up.
Laporta said they will look to get a fourth infusion of cash. They're looking to sell another piece of the movie studio that they have. They've already sold, I think, up to 25% of their TV rights for 25 years. Junior, your thoughts on La Liga and Football Club Barcelona? Because your Manchester United club is intimately connected to Barcelona and the saga over Frankie de Jong.
Yeah, we still get Frankie. We know that's a fact, but I think going back to the even though it wasn't Laporta, going back to the Super League fiasco, Barcelona had an air of invincibility around them, like cockiness around them, where they think they can dictate to the league what they are going to do. And I think they still have that air about them right now that we don't really business when you want to say, you need me more than me need you. I think that's the vibe that Barcelona is giving right now. And I'm worried about the precedent that's being set, but we'll see.
Yeah, we will see. Atletico Madrid is another team that, how big of a year does João Felix and Griezmann have to have for Atletico to legitimately compete between, push Real Madrid and potentially Barcelona, providing that they can register those players?
Why is Griezmann in the picture?
Well, I mean,
you know what?
He's a fan favorite. Atletico Madrid fans love him. I mean,
that's a problem though. To me, that's a problem for Atletico Madrid. The two players that you're dependent on. First question: why is Griezmann in the picture? And the second question is, when are we going to remove the young player tag from João Felix? I mean, you must mature to be in a world baller now, right? I mean, how many years? How much time do you need to go from a young baller to being a prime footballer? For say, you're going to take down the mighty Real Madrid. People still look at him like he's a young baller developing. So, sorry, go on, come on.
All right.
No, I have nothing to say. Barcelona does need to come correct. Now it's time.
All right. Prediction time for this season's La Liga. I mean, we just go ahead. Who you got winning? I mean, does Real Madrid defend this title?
Real Madrid, they're pretty much a complete team. Them pretty much have them squad together, them gel, no turmoil, no excitement, no drama. They've been playing well during preseason. So I think they have the players to really win another title. So I'm thinking that they will definitely win it. Barcelona may come in third, second, if they do the same little run like last season. But I think Real Madrid is a team to beat.
Yeah, Junior, go ahead.
Real Madrid, Barca, Atletico Madrid, in that order.
Okay. I actually think Barcelona are going to win. And the reason being, we'll get to some of the comments. They will register the players, and whatever cooking of the books they will do, they will get these players registered. Allegedly cooking of the book. They will register these players, and they instantly become a team to be reckoned with. And with the fact that Eden Hazard and Rodrigo is going to have to deputize for Benz when he decides to take a break, of course, a World Cup year. I think Real Madrid will have face some deficiencies right there in front of goal.
Sorry, they're not gonna win 5-0. They're gonna win 3-1.
You know what? I think they will face some deficiencies. So I think Barcelona is gonna win, but that's the only trophy they're gonna win. It's kind of desperate for them. What the family has said? Any comments you want to highlight?
Heraldo said put some respect from Barca because this year we're going to take over the league. And come on, take a screenshot. Everybody take a screenshot of this. Heraldo said, come on. Barca lose the league and beat himself. Take a screenshot.
Don't worry, we will beat you.
Take a screenshot.
And another league kicking off this week is the Scudetto, the big man himself, Mr. Romelu Lukaku, leading the line for Inter Milan. Simone Inzaghi. What a brother sell out. Him sell out fast. Look at him smile. Romelu Lukaku leads the line. Of course, Inter Milan is working to ask Alexis Sanchez's contract if it's officially completed. Inter Milan, Scudetto, your thoughts on the Scudetto? Of course, Roma has made some big moves, but your thoughts on what to look forward to this coming season Scudetto and your official predictions?
Lukaku 30 goals.
Why, bad mind can't, bad mind is a thing, But, I mean, Lukaku works well with Lautaro Martinez. And so, him back home, right? Him back in familiar stamping ground, So,
he's back in familiar stamping ground until somebody says something him don't like.
For AC Milan, Theo Hernandez and Rafael Leao are two key pieces for them. Last year they've signed Charles Leclerc. Charles, can AC Milan repeat this thing?
No. This is Roma's year to me.
So this is Roma. So you're going with Jose Mourinho and Roma to win it?
Me
third
too.
year?
Yeah, me too. Me too. I think this is the year.
And of course, Roma picked up Paulo Dybala and Gini Wijnaldum. It's a big thing to see Gini Wijnaldum potentially, having some secure potential minutes coming down.
Yep.
You see, and them even baptize him. So he's ready.
Baptized. But big up to the Roma fans. 10,000 Roma fans turn out in the middle of the week for a welcome. It's a Roma turn.
The ball is a baller. I mean, I see it. If Jose can get him focused, I think he can get the best out of him. And with Tammy, I think Roma, prime pole position.
What about Juventus and Allegri? Paul Pogba has suffered a knee injury and he's taking alternative treatments to secure to be ready for the World Cup. It's a big year for Juventus and Allegri, right?
I'm double checking something because I'm almost sure today in a club friendly, Juventus was losing.
All right, Junior, come on, verify something. Your thoughts on Juventus and Allegri?
Atletico Madrid gave Juventus 4 today in a club friendly. Morata with a hat trick. Come on now.
Well, so Morata, a preseason ball of them there. I'm surprised he was outside.
No, but
that don't matter. But to get four, Juventus, big bad Juventus get 4. No.
And Juventus is just too old. It's just too old of a football team. And age will catch up to them again this year.
Need to freshen up.
Everybody know, Pogba was given, I'm not bad minding Pogba, his unfortunate ligament injury. But he was given a number 10 shirt to come back and to save the side. So it is, and now he's done with an injury. What thinks the AJ Di Maria going to come out there and play ball? Seriously? Come on, man.
All right. Scudetto kicks off this weekend also. So you guys are picking Roma to win this league.
Yeah.
I am.
Well, I'm going with Inter Milan, box cover. I'm going with Lukaku. I just want to see Chelsea fans' face if Inter Milan can win this thing. Junior, any comments you want to highlight before we go to Yard Ballers quickly?
No, man, we just line up. We'll line up Heraldo, because as soon as it is mathematically impossible for Barca to win the league, our requests are beaten.
That he doesn't want. but you know, we have to expect from an Arsenal fan. But anyways, so before we run away, Benton, you finish talking about whatever 2 quick points I want to
All
point.
right, let's go.
But
Yeah, all right, there you go.
all right, so next week we're going to really bring up with yard ballers because the season starts for everybody. But the Reggae Girls are the biggest movers in FIFA rankings. They're now ranked 42 in the world, the highest they've ever been. JFF and Adidas Football have joined forces. They will be the kit providers for all of the national teams beginning January 2023. And it didn't say how many years, but it did include 2026 World Cup too. So you know, it's looking like a multi-year thing, and we hope that we can get jersey for buy. We don't have to be a member of an elite club to get 2 jersey. And also, as usual, the JFF gives the coaches basket to carry water. Coach Tashana Vincent was really given a hard job to do. The U15 Reggae Girls in the recently concluded U15 Championship in Tampa, Florida, lost all 4 of their games, 5-0 to Canada, 11-0 to USA, 4-2 to Puerto Rico, and 2-0 to Costa Rica. The US, they were eventually crowned champions, but we have to do better when it comes to preparing our players. So that's all I have with local news.
Yard ballers, the U15 ladies got beat and teach. Sometimes we have to just take a beating and go on my yard. I just say go.
I want to put in that.
Yeah, come on, go ahead. Final statement for Sunday ball game time, you know.
As we say, it is good to have the football back, not only English Premier League, but Bundesliga is also going on. So it is great to have football back, something that we can talk about, you know, like having the podcast so we can talk and tease Junior when him side now do good, and then tease Raldo when Arsenal get beat up and talk about dirty Chelsea. So I'm glad that football is back, and I think it's going to be a really good couple of months leading up to the World Cup.
Even after leading up to the World Cup, yes. Fabrizio Romano is reporting that Alexis Sanchez to Marseille is imminent. As you know, Junior, any final statement you want to say, family? Any final thing you want to say?
I echo exactly what Cameron said, and look forward to another great year of talking football with the family and growth and love, and we just enjoy the ball game.
All right, football family. Appreciate the family for joining us as usual. Big up to the crew. Big up to the ones who listen. Welcome. You know, if you're new, consider subscribe to the channel. This is what we do every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern. Next Sunday, we have Chelsea versus Spurs. Big early season matchup in the EPL. So look forward to analysis and dissect of that game, following that game. 5 p.m. Eastern next Sunday. Check us out. We're on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. We're also on Facebook. We're on Facebook at Ballchat. We're on Twitter at Ballchat1. We're on Instagram at Ballchat Podcast. You can always get the podcast wherever you get your podcast. We're also on Streams FM in the UK. Big up to the Streams FM family. Yo, Chelsea look like bug. And Manchester United is a bug. Now, Party Shop Barcelona is forwarded next week, so we love it. Look for more family.
All right, bye.